Yeah, hi everyone. So we are live now, and now we will be talking about counting lecture number 6, right? So I hope everybody is doing well and preparation is going well. Now we have only 90 days, right? So we have to be very serious. Uh, so five session I have given already. Now I will be starting also some other subjects. Yeah, hi Pawan. So like I shared, one of the very important. Yeah, hi Asdeep. Yes, good evening. So let me inform everybody to join. So in this session, what I'm supposed to discuss here is already I have shared my logistics, what I'm going to offer, right? So this is going to be counting session number, you can say 6. Okay. So in my gate crash course, mostly I will be discussing most of the problems, right? And considering that you guys are already familiar with some of the points, and so I have started sharing my logistics. So one of the student is there, he enrolled also with me, and he shared the solution, okay, immediately, right? So I want everyone to get excited, okay, and decide immediately, and whatever problem you have, you can reach to me anytime, and start with preparation. Just be serious, right? Here I don't talk anything apart from gate data science and AI, and 100% success is there. That is what I can guarantee, right? Fine. So yes, so this is the counting number 6, okay, and today I'm gonna talk about batting order questions, right? Batting order question, right? And then I will also discuss tick cross method and other topics. So I just want to finish this topic, and I want to start probability and statistics for machine learning, right? And I will be taking up real life examples, okay? That's what I can ensure you all, right? Because the more I teach, the more information I get every day. Okay, so in this session, I'm gonna talk about batting order questions. Okay, batting order questions. In fact, India versus Sri Lanka match is also going on. So I think many of you might have watched the first inning, right? So yeah. So let me take one question, a very good question, okay? And you guys can try by yourselves, okay? So batting order question. So first question is here, number of ways in which number of ways in which number of ways in which Indian team, okay, in team there are 11 players, that you have to always keep in mind. 11 players can bat, okay, can bat, okay. So number of ways in which Indian team 11 player can bat. If Yuvraj wants to bat up before Dhoni, if Yuvraj wants to bat before Dhoni, right? Why I'm giving this kind of question? Just to open your eyes, right? How to count, basically, okay. Though NCR and NPR formula is there, okay, but how to use them, that is what very important thing, right? So number of ways in which Indian team 11 players can bat. If Yuvraj wants to bat before Dhoni and Jadeja wants to bat after Dhoni, you can. And Jadeja wants to bat after Dhoni. What is the answer for this question? Okay. So what is the question here? Number of ways in which Indian team 11 players can bat. Okay, so there are 11 players, they have to bat. Okay, understood. So number of ways in which Indian team 11 players can bat. If Yuvraj wants to bat before Dhoni and Jadeja wants to bat after Dhoni, so how many ways are there? Can somebody answer this question quickly? Okay, please answer fast. Okay, so that we can because from this week, from this week, in fact, between, let me tell you one good news, 10 November to 20 November, okay, I will be mostly talking about machine learning and AI, right? So yeah, Atif, fine, needless to worry about that. You can do your work first, okay, that is very important, and later you can watch, okay, fine. So number of ways in which Indian team 11 players can bat. If Yuvraj wants to bat So anybody please try this question. So I can answer quickly, but I just want to your answer because I think many of you might have watched my last 5 sessions. Okay, so yeah. So you can say that there are 11 players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right? There are 11 players. Now the condition is what? The very important condition you see here. The condition is, Yuvraj wants to bat before Dhoni, and Jadeja wants to bat after Dhoni, right? This is the condition that you have to follow. Yes, guys. So please tell me which answer is going to be correct. Okay, so you can say that Yuvraj wants to bat first, then MSD, okay, and then Jadeja, right? And Jadeja wants to bat after Dhoni. So this is a condition that you have to follow, right? So anybody please try this question. I think anyone can tell me the answer, right? So first of all, there are 3 people, right? First of all, there are 3 people already. You have to choose 3 places to sit to allow them to sit, right? So out of 11 players, you have to choose 3, okay? So that you can decide. Yuvraj is going to bat first, okay? So पहले से फिक्स है, ये याद रखना, right? ये 3 players की ऑर्डरिंग पहले से फिक्स है कि युवराज पहले आएगा, उसके बाद धोनी आएगा, उसके बाद जडेजा आएगा, राइट? दैट यू हैव टू कीप इन माइंड. यस. तो आप क्या बोल सकते हो, मान लो आप युवराज सिंह को यहाँ रख दिए, ठीक है, आप एमएसडी को यहाँ रख दिए और यहाँ आप जडेजा को रख दिए, राइट? ये 3 प्लेसेस आपके फिक्स हैं. मतलब आपको सबसे पहले क्या करना पड़ेगा, 11C3, और ये एक ही कॉम्बिनेशन होने वाला है, मतलब एक अरेंजमेंट होगा. मतलब युवराज पहले आएगा, फिर जडेजा, एमएसडी आएगा, फिर जडेजा. ये एक तरीके से आप अरेंज कर सकते हो, राइट? आई होप दिस मेक सेंस टू ऑल, राइट? सबसे पहले आपको 3 लोगों को चूज करना है, ठीक है, 11C3. देन देयर विल बी ओनली 1 अरेंजमेंट, ओके, दैट यू कैन से यस. नाउ रिमेनिंग कितने बचे बताओ, रिमेनिंग कितने बचे, उनको भी आप अरेंज कर सकते हो किसी भी ऑर्डर में, राइट? तो आप उसके लिए कितने रहेंगे, आप यहाँ पर मल्टीप्लाई करोगे 1, मतलब ये आप 3 लोगों को अरेंज करने का तरीका है, ठीक है, समझ आया ना? तो आप 3 लोगों में एक ही ऑर्डर पॉसिबल है, युवराज, एमएसडी, जडेजा. आप जडेजा को पहले नहीं रख सकते हो, याद रखना, ठीक है? केवल एक ही अरेंजमेंट पॉसिबल है. पहले 3 को आपको चूज करना पड़ेगा आउट ऑफ 11, ओके? एक पॉसिबिलिटी आएगी, जैसे आप एमसीक्यू सॉल्व करते हो ना, एमसीक्यू में केवल एक ही आंसर करेक्ट हो सकता है, मतलब एक ही पॉसिबिलिटी होने वाली है, ठीक है? अगर आप एक ऑप्शन चूज करोगे आउट ऑफ 4, वही करेक्ट होगा. करेक्ट होने की प्रोबेबिलिटी एक होती है, मतलब अरेंजमेंट भी एक ही होगा, ठीक है? तो फिर उसके बाद आप 8 फैक्टोरियल, जो 8 प्लेयर्स हैं, उनको आप किसी भी ऑर्डर में भेज सकते हो, राइट? तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि ये सब कुछ समझ में आ गया, राइट एवरीवन? Pawan, Arshdeep and other people who are watching right now, so they can respond, okay? So ये काफी अच्छा क्वेश्चन था. देखो एक लाइन में आंसर आ गया, राइट? आपको लग रहा था ये क्या होने वाला है, हमें पूरा पता है कि आपको लग रहा होगा कि सर ये क्या है. तो इस तरह क्वेश्चन जब भी आएंगे आप इस तरह सॉल्व कर सकते हो, ठीक है? बैटिंग ऑर्डर क्वेश्चन. तो आपको लगता होगा सर आप एक लाइन में कैसे सॉल्व कर देते हो, राइट? तो ऐसे ही आप एमएल के भी क्वेश्चन ऐसे सॉल्व करोगे. मशीन लर्निंग, एआई, डेटा स्ट्रक्चर, एल्गोरिथम भी मैं आप लोगों के लिए लाने वाला हूँ, कैप्सूल्स, जिसमें आप श्योर और डेटा साइंस के क्वेश्चंस, जो डेटा साइंस यानी एआई पेपर में आएंगे. तो मेरा मेन टारगेट है कि एवरीवन शुड गेट मोर देन 70 मार्क्स. 50 मार्क्स तो आप मैथ एप्टीट्यूड में लाओगे ही, ठीक है? तो लास्ट में मैं आपको लॉजिस्टिक के बारे में बता दूंगा कि व्हाट आई एम ऑफरिंग, राइट? सो इफ एनीवन इज इंटरेस्टेड दे कैन एनरोल विद मी, राइट? फाइन. सो सेकंड आपका जो कॉन्सेप्ट है, इस कॉन्सेप्ट को याद रखना, ये कॉन्सेप्ट बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट है, ठीक है? इस कॉन्सेप्ट को हम लोग बोलते हैं टिक क्रॉस मेथड, राइट? टिक एंड क्रॉस मेथड, राइट? After attending my classes, guys, once you are good in foundation, you guys can also attend sessions which are on Stanford online, right? So priority for priority for computer scientists, right? तो पहले आप मेरा सेशन देखो, पहले आपका बेसिक क्लियर हो जाए, फिर वहां जाओगे तो समझ जाएगा, राइट? ठीक है, बेसिक नहीं आता है डायरेक्टली। अगर आप MIT और स्टैनफोर्ड का सेशन देखते हैं तो आपको हो सकता है कि थोड़ा सा लैंग्वेज में दिक्कत आए और बहुत सारे इश्यूज रहते हैं, राइट। ठीक है, तो टिक एंड क्रॉस मेथड, ओके, दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट मेथड। तो टिक एंड क्रॉस मेथड मतलब क्या रहेगा, नो टू कॉन्जुगेटिव सिलेक्शंस, नो टू कॉन्जुगेटिव सिलेक्शंस। ठीक है, इसको आप ये भी कॉन्सेप्ट बोल सकते हो। ठीक है, सो लेट मी गिव यू द स्टेटमेंट हियर। सपोज देयर आर 10 trees in a row। ठीक है, सपोज देयर आर 10 trees in a row। सपोज वहां पर कितने ट्रीज हैं, देयर आर 10 trees in a row, राइट। देयर आर 10 trees in a row। ठीक है, अब आपको 4 trees को क्या करना है, कट करना है। सपोज आपके पास 10 पेड़ हैं, 10 trees are there and you have to cut down what, you have to cut down 4 trees। So you can say that 4 trees are to be cut down, right? 4 trees are to be cut down। ठीक है, 4 trees are to be cut down। Now the question is number of ways that, now the question is what, the number of ways, right, number of ways that no two of the cut down trees, okay, are consecutive। ठीक है, काफी अच्छा क्वेश्चन है। देखो इसमें क्वेश्चन क्या है, फिर से रीड करना। सपोज देयर आर हाउ मेनी ट्रीज, देयर आर 10 trees in a row, 4 trees are to be cut down and the number of ways that no two of the cut down trees are consecutive, right? I think everyone might be familiar with the meaning of consecutive। सबको समझ में आना चाहिए what is the meaning of consecutive, right? तो आपके पास 10 trees हैं, ठीक है, let me draw the trees as well for you। सपोज मान लो यहाँ पर आपके पास एक ट्री ये हो गया, दूसरा ट्री, तीसरा ट्री, चौथा ट्री, 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, these are 10 trees, right, you can see। ठीक है, so whenever any questions are given, right, you have to think, okay, you can answer any question। देखो कंप्यूटर साइंस एक ऐसी ब्रांच है कि जहां आपको थोड़ा लॉजिक, इफ यू हैव अंडरस्टूड द लॉजिक, राइट, so you can answer the question। but other branches are like, there more calculations are involved, right? So ये mathematics is, this probability and statistics is very simple, right? See, so 10 trees are there, okay, and what is the statement here, 4 trees are to be cut down। आपको 4 ट्री कट करना है। now the number of ways that no two of the cut down trees are consecutive, right? ठीक है, yes। so out of 10 how many trees you have to cut down, tell me। 4 trees you have to cut down, right? ठीक है, that is very important to keep in mind, okay। सबसे पहले आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा, what you can do here is, let me tell you what is the meaning of tick cross method। there are 10 trees, right? so 4 trees you have to cut down। you can say that these are the 4 trees that you have to cut down, right? okay, so I'm going to put them as a, you can say that this is nothing but a what, tick, okay। now rest of the trees I'm putting them as a cross, 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? yeah, 10 trees are there, so the, you see these are tick, how many ticks are there, 4 ticks, right? and how many crosses are there, 6 crosses, right? आप क्या करोगे यहाँ पर, what you are going to do, see, now you can choose this, right? these 6 trees you can take, right? okay, I mean these 6 trees you just take and only 4 trees has to be cut down and they should not be consecutive। तो आप क्या करो यहाँ पर, ये 6 trees को आप पहले लिख लो यहाँ पर, 1 2 3 4 5 6 अब इसको मैंने क्रॉस से डिनोट किया, इट डजंट मीन दैट आई एम गोइंग टू कट दीज ट्रीज, ओके। मैं इन ट्रीज को कट नहीं कर रहा हूँ, याद रखना, ठीक है। मैं किसको कट करूंगा, जो टिक है, टिक वाला, इन द सेंस दे आर गोइंग टू बी कट, ओके, अंडरस्टूड। तो अब ये जो ट्री मुझे कट करना है, दोस ट्री हैज टू बी बिटवीन दीज टू ट्री, राइट। आई मीन वन ट्री शुड बी हियर, देन second tree should not be cut down, right? Third tree should be cut down, this tree should not be cut down, this tree can be cut down, right? So you have to keep in mind, right? Just say 1 2 3 4 5 6. If someone is going to ask you what are the consecutive odd numbers, so you have to leave 2 1 3, then 5, then 7, right? Like this you have to think about, okay. So how many, see, that will be only one arrangement, right? That you have to keep in mind, okay. That is one arrangement. So अब कितने यहाँ पर स्पेस हैं, देखो, हाउ मेनी स्पेसेस आर देयर, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, देयर आर 7 स्पेसेस, और इनको हमें बैठाना है इनके अंदर, राइट। सो यू कैन से दैट 7C4, राइट, 7C4 1 into 7C4, एंड ये जो एक ही कॉम्बिनेशन आपको लेना है। ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है, नाउ यू माइट बी थिंकिंग सर व्हाई यू आर सेइंग दैट ओनली वन अरेंजमेंट इज गोइंग टू बी पॉसिबल। देखो, ऑल ट्रीज आर सेम, all trees are same here, right? All trees are same, you can say. So one, then जिनको कट करना है आपको, तो आप समझ सकते हो, राइट। तो यहाँ पर क्या होगा, 7C4 and 1, राइट। ठीक, कितना आंसर आ जाएगा, 35, right? तो हमें ऐसा लगता है कि जैसे ये 10 ट्रीज आपके पास हैं, है ना, एंड you have to cut down, so I want to cut down these 4 trees, okay, any tree you can take, 1 2 3 4 tree, right? तो आप यहाँ पर क्या करोगे, पहले आप इनको आप रख दोगे, एक अरेंजमेंट पॉसिबल है, देन 7C4 यू हैव टू चूज 4 प्लेसेस आउट ऑफ 7, सो ये गैप मेथड आप बोल सकते हैं, वी आर आल्सो यूजिंग गैप मेथड, तो आंसर 35 होगा, ठीक है। तो प्लीज फॉलो दिस, ओके, यू विल अंडरस्टैंड। सो वी विल टेक वन मोर क्वेश्चन हियर, ठीक है, ये बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है, ठीक है। नाउ एक क्वेश्चन लेते हैं जो 2020 में आया था, राइट, एडवांस 2020, ठीक है। ये क्वेश्चन क्या कहता है, एन इंजीनियर इज रिक्वायर्ड टू विजिट अ फैक्ट्री, एन इंजीनियर इज रिक्वायर्ड टू विजिट अ फैक्ट्री, ठीक है। आप लोगों के लिए कुछ और मॉडल भी मैं लाने वाला हूँ, दोज मॉडल्स आर लाइक, यू नो, suppose you have got a box and you have got some different colors of a ball or something, like 3 red balls 5 black balls, है ना। गेट में ऐसे ही क्वेश्चंस आते हैं, ठीक है, एंड दे आर वेरी सिंपल क्वेश्चन, you take one ball, you know, you keep into some other bag, right? और ये इस तरह के प्रॉब्लम्स, these kind of pattern you will find in the probabilities, right? So I will be teaching probability completely, and that will be very useful, okay, for your entire life, not for today. Today you are in India, in future you will go to US as well, right? So कहीं भी आप जाओगे, you will always remember Dheeraj sir कि हाँ, he has given some concept on probability and statistics, right? So an engineering is required to visit a factory, एक इंजीनियर है, is required to visit a factory for exactly 4 days, देखो। So which concept I'm going to use, that tick cross method, like just like cutting down the trees, okay. So an engineer is required to visit a factory, okay, for exactly 4 days, okay? Exactly 4 days, okay, during the first 15 days of every month, during the first 15 days of every month, okay, understood? So an engineer is required to visit a factory for exactly 4 days during the first 15 days of every month. So each and every line you have to read, okay, each and every line you have to read and understand, okay, then you can answer any question, okay. And it is mandatory, okay, what is that, and it is compulsory or mandatory, okay, mandatory, okay, that no two visits take place on consecutive day. Take place on consecutive day, right? Understood. So same statement, whatever statement we have taken for trees, right? The similar statement is given here, and now in place of trees we are putting engineer here. So an engineer is required to visit a factory for exactly 4 days during the first 15 days of the every month, right? And it is mandatory that no two visits take place in consecutive days, right? So then number of all possible ways you have to find. Then number of all possible ways, okay, in which okay, hmm, such visit such visits to the factory, okay, to the factory can be made by an engineer during 1 to 15 June, during 1 to 15 June, right? In, you can say, 2021, right? चलो ये क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करो, ठीक है? आई थिंक मेनी ऑफ यू माइट सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन, ठीक है? ये क्वेश्चन क्या कहता है? अ इंजीनियर इज रिक्वायर्ड टू विजिट अ फैक्ट्री, ओके, for exactly 4 days during first 15 days of the every month, and it is mandatory that no two visits take place on a consecutive day, right? ठीक है? So can you find the number of ways here, guys? Who is going to find the number of ways? Because out of 15 days you have to visit 4 days, right? Out of 15 days you have to visit how many days? You have to visit 4 days, right? ठीक है? तो आप समझ सकते हो कि यहाँ पर what you have to do here is the solution. There are 15 days, right? Okay, there are how many days? 15 days in a month. Only you have to visit 4 days, right? Only you have to visit 4 days, means you have to cut down 4 trees, right? But those trees should not be consecutive. ठीक है? तो बहुत ही इजी क्वेश्चन हो गया, राइट? तो आप बोल सकते हो कि 4 days you have to visit, right? And 11 days you don't have to visit. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, ठीक है? Now tell me the answer here, guys. ये तो बहुत सिंपल है. So in 15 days only one arrangement is gonna be right, okay? समझ आया ना? One arrangement is going to be that 1 into, then you have to choose how many. You just forget about this, right? Okay, then you have to choose. There are how many places? First you check how many gaps. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So 12 P4, and this is going to be one way, okay? तो ये आंसर हो जाएगा आपका. कितने लोगों को समझ आया ये का आंसर क्वेश्चन? एंड हाउ, व्हाट विल बी द आंसर हियर? 12C4 will be what? 12C4 is nothing but what? 12C4, ठीक है? 12C4 is going to be 495, ठीक है? तो ये आंसर आप याद रखना, ठीक है? So cutting down the trees, or you can say anybody is visiting, like I said that in a month, in 15 days, okay, I'm going to conduct 4 classes, right? 4 classes, you can say. Now my 4 classes is not going to be, you know, every day, you can say, right? It is going to be on consecutive day, right? So you have to be, you have to understand, okay? You don't have to ask me, sir, why today is no class. Understand? Because you know my, the way I go ahead, right? So that is what the question is. So this question does not take much more than 2-3 seconds. Okay, if you have understood. Okay, like, see, this question is not that simple question. It looks okay. Fine. In fact, I'm also planning to bring all PYQ solutions on this YouTube channel. Okay, for GATE people, right? For all the branches. Okay. So I might start from probability and statistics. So all the question from 1987 to 2023, I will be discussing here using my methods, right? So you guys can match those methods. Those method you will not find anywhere, right? So I'm just planning. Okay, let me find some time. Okay, because we need to find these gaps, right? Where I can fill all these activities. Okay, chalo. एक और concept है. This concept is important concept, right? You have to remember to solve the problem. This concept is called as formation of the group, right? Formation of groups, or you can say team. Okay, team, not team, team, right? Formation of the groups or team, you can say. Okay, or you can say teams also, many teams. Formation of group or team. Suppose you have got 4 people, right? You can say P1, P2, P3, P4. There are 4 people, you can say, right? And you want to make a team, right? You want to make a team. ठीक है, आपके पास कितने people हैं? There are 4 people and you want to make a team. So you can divide these 4 people into 2 teams. Suppose you want to make 2 teams, you can say, out of these 4 people. So what you're going to do here is you can divide these people into 2 teams. In one of the team, you can say there is 1 people, okay, 1 people, and there are 3 people in second team. So how many groups are there? 2 groups are there. Okay, formation of group. Okay, keep in mind how we are going to proceed. It is just like a distributing also. Like, suppose you have got 4 objects and you want to distribute it, okay, into 2, okay, or 2 in 2 teams, right? So 2 people are there, 4 people are there. Grouping them into 2 teams. 1 person is 1 team and 3 person is, okay, you can also do like this, 2 person in 1 team, 2 person in another team, right? So that is not the restriction, but according to the question you have to do, right? This is just a kind of example I'm giving you. Okay, so 4 people are there, 1 people in 1 team, 3 people in another team, right? So it is very important to understand. Okay, so you can say that 1 people means here P1, यहाँ पर क्या है? P2, P3, P4, right? I think this is clear, right? I think this is clear. So this is very important to keep in mind. Okay, so what you can do here is you can consider like there are 4 people, right? And 1 in 1 team and 3 in second team, right? You can write this as 4 factorial upon 1 factorial, 3 factorial, right? 1 factorial and 3 factorial, right? This is how we have to write it. Okay, understood? Whenever you want to find the arrangement, so this is how you have to write it. Okay, so formation of the group or team means 4 is divided into 1 and 3. Now you can write like this. Okay, 4 factorial upon 1 factorial and 3 factorial, right? Understood? Fine. So it is just like if you're choosing 4C1, right? 4C1, you can say. Suppose out of 4 you're choosing 1. So what is 4C1? 4C1 is nothing but 4 factorial upon 1 factorial, 3 factorial, right? Okay, fine. So this is you have to keep in mind, right? Suppose there are 8 people, and you want to divide them into you can say 3 teams, right? So in one of the team there is 1 man, 1 people, second team 2 people, and third team 5 people. So how can you write this as? You can say that total number of people are 8. Okay, total number of people are 8. Okay? So I'm going to arrange them. Okay, you are going to arrange them. Now what you will do here? See, you are over counting. Keep in mind, you are over counting, guys. Okay, you are over counting. Yes. Okay, 8 factorial ways से you have arranged them, right? Now over counted things you have to divide also, right? Okay, so duplicacy you have to remove. Okay, or you can say that 8 factorial, already 8 people has been arranged. Now what you are going to do here is you are going to divide into 3 groups, right? So आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? You have to divide. Okay, you have to divide by 1 factorial. You have to divide by 2 factorial, 5 factorial. Right? This is the way that you can. This is the number of ways you can find out, right? Okay, so I hope this makes sense why we are dividing. Okay? So overcounting and correcting. Overcounting and correcting. ठीक है, तो 8 फैक्टोरियल में ये सारे पीपल हैं, they have been arranged already, right? So whenever you're distributing people into groups, right, so you arrange first all the people in one go, that is called overcounting, and then you start dividing, right? I mean you start correcting. Okay, so I think this is clear. अब ऐसा भी सिचुएशन आता है आपके माइंड में पक्का आएगा कि सपोज देयर आर 8 people or 4 people. Okay, सपोज देयर आर 4 people. Now you have to divide into 2 groups, and equal number of people are divided into 2 groups, right? Suppose there is 2 people, there is 2 people. ठीक है, 2 people, 2 people, right? What you will do here is, guys, first of all, what you do, over counting 4 factorial upon c. Then there are 2 people, 2 people, right? So first of all, what you have to do here is 2 factorial, 2 factorial. ठीक है, but extra care here you have to make. What is that extra care? Anyone? Can somebody tell me what we have to extra do here? Anyone? Please tell me fast. What you have to do here? One extra care you have to do. Dekho, since number of people, you can say 2 people are there, 2 people. Okay, so equal number of people are getting distributed in the 2 groups, right? 2 people in one group, 2 people in second group, right? So you have to take care of this. Okay, this is very important, right? So how many groups are there, guys, here? 2 groups are there, right? Okay, so you have to divide by 2 factorial also. Okay, because these 2 groups are same. These 2 groups are same. Okay, it looks like a same group now. I think this is clear. Okay, duplicacy is there. Okay, see, you have divided into 2 groups. Okay, but number of people are same, so you will think that, oh, these 2 groups are same. Okay, तो आपको ये एक एक्स्ट्रा यहाँ पर केयर करना पड़ेगा. Okay, extra care. Okay, while forming a group or a team, you can say. ठीक है, मतलब मेरा कहने का, मान लो 6 people are there, 2 people in one group, 2 people in one group, 2 people in one group, right? So यहाँ क्या हो जाएगा? 6 factorial, 2 factorial, 2 factorial, 2 factorial. अब number of group कितने हैं? 3 groups are there, तो आपको 3 factorial से divide करना है. So everyone understood this? Please tell me fast. If you have understood, then it is fine, so that we can take questions also. Yes. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so let me move ahead. Okay, suppose you have got this kind of a situation. Suppose we have 8 people, right? And we have to divide 8 people into different groups. तो मान लो यहाँ पर पहला ग्रुप है 2, दूसरा ग्रुप 2, ओके, तीसरा ग्रुप 2, चौथा ग्रुप 1, पांचवा ग्रुप 1, you can say, right? Sorry, 1, right? So 2 plus 2, 6 plus 1, 7, 8, right? How can you arrange them? So 8 factorial ways upon 2 factorial, 2 factorial, 2 factorial, 1 factorial, 1 factorial, 1 factorial. Then how many groups are there? यहाँ पर ये 3 groups are repeating, so 3 factorial and 1 2 factorial, right? 3. Okay, 3 groups are same, you can say, right? So when you will see 3 groups, number of people are same, right? I mean equal. You will find, oh, this group can be same, can be taken. Okay, so while doing arrangement, while doing counting, over counting, okay, correcting, all these things we are doing. So यहाँ पर क्या use कर रहे हैं हम लोग? Concept called over counting and correcting. Over counting and correcting. Okay, so these are the concepts that you have to keep in mind. Nowhere you will find apart from MIT or Stanford, right? कुछ ऐसे concept होते हैं जो people do not talk. Okay, people will talk about this. You can write this as 8 factorial by 2 factorial 2 factorial 2, and there are 3 groups which are having same number of people, so you might consider same, right? तो आपको ऐसा करना है. But what exactly is being done, happening inside the computer, you can say, right, is this. ठीक है. So let me take one question and try to understand, guys. Apply the same concept in this question. Okay? And hopefully you will be able to do. So whether you take cat problem, whether you take any sort of problem, right? Question. Okay, so this question was asked in advance 2012. Okay, and this year one of my senior, he got first rank in India. Okay, in one of the branch like electronics and communication, right? Since then he has been mentoring me. Okay. He helped me a lot. Okay, he took me from, you can say, deep well on the outside the well, right? So I'm still not that perfect, but yeah, I would say that yes, at least I can manage my livelihood, right? So that's what I'm saying you, right? Anybody can you can meet anyone, and from the day that day your life began, right? So आपको ये याद रखना है. तो ये क्वेश्चन में देखो, what is this question? The total number of ways in which the total number of ways in which the total number of ways in which 5 balls of a different colors, 5 balls of a different colors, okay, can be distributed okay, among 3 persons, so that each person gets at least one ball. See, so this is a question where many of us get stuck. Oh, what kind of question is this? यहाँ पर क्या लगेगा? NCR लगेगा, NPR लगेगा, what we are going to apply, what formula we are going to apply. We have studied from NIT, top college in our state, everywhere. Okay, whatever we have done in the past. But whenever question comes into picture, let me tell you one more thing, guys. After cracking gate, once your placement will begin at ISC or IIT, written exams happen, and these kind of questions will be asked there also. So okay, so you have to crack first the written exam, then interview will happen, whether you are in ISC or IIT, anywhere, right? Then your CTC and all will be decided. ठीक है, तो ये बेसिक आपको आना चाहिए. The total number of ways in which 5 balls of a different color, 5 balls of a different color can be distributed among 3 persons, okay, so that each person get at least one ball. मतलब एक person will get one ball, second person can get 2 ball, and third person can get how many balls? So please remember this. The total balls are 5, right? So 1 2 2 you can say, right? 1 2 or 3. Not, you can't take 3, right? Because there is no 6 balls. Please remember. ठीक है, ये तो बहुत सिंपल क्वेश्चन है. तो आप 3, first of all take 3 persons, right? A B C. So I'm just going to take 3 persons, A B C. So there are 3 persons, okay, and how many balls are there? 5 balls. ठीक है, तो आप क्या करो, 5 balls को आपको डिवाइड करना है 3 ग्रुप्स में. So 1 1 3. This is one possible way, right? This is one possible way you can say. And second possible way क्या बोल सकते हो? 1 2 2. Okay, this is also one possible way, right? I hope this makes sense to all, right? So the total number of ways in which 5 balls of a different colors can be distributed among 3 persons, okay, so that each person get at least one ball. Okay, at least means one or more than one. Okay, understood. So these are the possibilities that you can form a group, right? You can form a group. Okay, I hope this makes sense to all, right? So this is very simple question, right? So आपको क्या करना है? Just you find the number of ways and add it, right? So I think anybody can write. Okay, so let me write this in this page. So 5, right? You can ऐसा कर सकते हो 1 1, 1 1 3, right? 1 1 3, and again you can one more case. This is case 1. Case 2, it can be like this: 1 2 2. You can't take 2 2 and 3, right? That is wrong, right? So 1 1 2 2 you can take. Yeah, fine. So how many ways you can arrange this? So first do over counting 5 factorial, then divide by 1 factorial, 1 factorial, and 3 factorial. And don't forget extra care, right? Extra care is what? 2 factorial, because 2 groups are like that. Okay, I think this is clear for all, right? So plus इसको आप कर लो यहाँ पर. तो पहले आपको 5 factorial करना पड़ेगा, then 1 factorial, 2 factorial, 2 factorial, then extra care again you have to do, that is 2 factorial. Fine. So just add it and you will get the answer, right? But you have to add it and you have to get the answer. But one more thing that you have to take care. अब इसमें क्या एक चीज केयर करना है, that is very important, right? So you have got 5 balls. Suppose you have got 5 balls. Okay. B1, B2, B3, B4, and B5, right? So this is what you are doing. You're selecting. Okay, you are selecting. Okay, like out of 5 balls, you're selecting 1 ball for 1 person, 1 ball for 2nd person, 1 ball for 3 person, right? Okay. Now there are 5 balls of a different color. So मान लो एक ball आपका B1, one guy got B1, second guy got B2, right? And third guy got B3, B4, B5, right? So this ball is having with A, this is having with B, this is having with C, you can say. Okay, so यहाँ पर how many bundles are there? These 3 bundles can be given to any person, right? Okay, please remember this. These 3 bundles can be given to any person. It can be B1 can be given to A, or B1 can B2 can be given to A also, right? So ये 3 bundles को भी आपको arrange करना पड़ेगा. So how many ways are there? These 3 bundles are unique bundles. Okay, keep in mind. So here I am using bundle method also. So you have to multiply with 3 factorial after addition, or you can individually multiply here. Okay. So if you solve this, you will get 150. How many of you understood this? This is very important concept. Okay, I hope this makes sense. Okay, so you have to make a group. So these are the groups, you can say. First group having B1, second group B2, third group B1, B2, B3. Okay, now these bundles, 3 groups you have made, right? Now these 3 bundles can be given to any one of the person. There are 3 persons, right? So I think this is clear. So this is natural way of counting. Okay, so case 1 and case 2 you have to keep in mind. Okay, so read the question again and try to solve by yourself. Okay, I hope you will be able to solve. ठीक है, अब एक question और लेते हैं. Okay, this question was asked in 2020 advance. In fact, I will also suggest people to solve 2023 advanced questions, right, in order to get more grip in this subject, right? Okay, but as the time is not that much, so I will suggest please focus on PYQ. So I'm going to bring that free sessions, you can say, though they will be free sessions only. All the PYQ I'm going to conduct. Okay, all these solution of around there are 300 questions. In fact, for me it will not take much time to solve any question, as you know my speed of solving probability questions or matrices questions. So 400 questions are there. So I'm gonna bring, like, I will solve in one session, you can say 30 odd questions. and I will be starting between 10 to 20 only, right? So that is the extra advantage for you. Fine. And those people who will be getting these sessions, I will let you know, right? Okay. So question, what is this question? In a hotel, okay, in a hotel, 4 rooms are available. 4 rooms are available. Now 6 person are to be accommodated, right? 6 person are to be accommodated. Right. Suppose you have to suppose you you know you went for the trip along with your family, right? And there are 6 people, right? But as far as the money is concerned, like it is very costly hotels, right? So you will choose 4 hotels, right? 4 rooms in a hotel. Then what you will do, you will try to accommodate 6 people in 4 rooms, right? Okay, so you're going to make a group, okay? Like we used to do, when I was doing masters, and uh, we used to travel for some day, right? So in my class there were 11 people, okay, in my groups, right? So we used to do the same, right? Okay. So making group is important. So in a hotel, 4 rooms are available, 6 person are to be accommodated in these 4 rooms. In these 4 rooms, right? In such a way that in such a way that right, in such a way that each of these rooms each of these rooms, right, contains at least one person, contains at least one person. See, the moment you see at least one person, right, at least word, right, what you have to do here is you have to make a case. Please remember this, okay? This is very important, okay? At least means one or more than one. At least is there now. You can't say in one line I'm gonna answer it. No, you have to make a case. So always be ready to do some case studies, right? Fine. So 6 contains at least one person, right? And one more condition is there, and at most 2 person. So at least one person, at most 2 persons, right? At most means max is 2. Max is 2, minimum is 1. Minimum is 1, maximum is 2. That's it, right? Then the number of all possible ways in which this can be done. Then number of all possible ways this can be done. Yes, guys. Who is going to answer? Please try to answer, those who are watching right now, right? So this is a very simple question. You can relate with the concept I have discussed. You have to form a group, right? So I think anybody can talk about this, yeah. So yes. So can I start the solution here? So, how many rooms are there? 4 rooms are there. Okay, 4 dibba, you can say 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the 4 bundles, you can say, right? Okay, and you're going to put person here. Okay, so and you have got 6 person, right? So I'm just gonna take A, B, C, D, E, F. 6 person are there. Okay, now these 6 person has to be accommodated here. So the condition is at least 1. Okay, 1, and max is what? 2 and 2, right? This is possible, right? I think this is possible. Okay, so if you think that it is also possible, 1, 1, 2, 3, right? Or you can say 1. Okay, this is not possible. Why? What is the reason? This case is not considered because the maximum there should be 3, right? So ये तो possible ही नहीं है, but ये possible है. Okay, I think this is clear. Okay, It's a very simple problem, right? It's a very simple problem. Okay, तो आप क्या करोगे यहाँ पर? For this you can form a group, right? So you can 6 factorial by over counting has been done, 6 factorial. Now you start dividing. So 1 factorial, 1 factorial, 2 factorial, 2 factorial, and one more multiplication you have to do. That multiplication is nothing but what? Let me choose some different color and highlight it. So 2 factorial and 2 factorial. Extra care that you have to do, right? And now suppose in this room A is there, B is there, C, D, E, F, है ना? ऐसा कुछ आ गया. 4 bundles are there. So these 4 bundles, you know, I think this is clear, okay? So A can be going to any room, okay? B can be any room, right? So these 4 bundle you have to arrange. So 4 factorial. ये तो बहुत simple question है भाई. 4 factorial answer. Okay. How many of you understood this question? कितने लोगों को समझ आया ये चीज बताना फर्स्ट. You see, we are able to solve advanced level question, guys. ठीक है. Understood. So I don't say myself that yeah, but I will guarantee that you will score more than 60 marks in GATE examination. Data science and AI की बात कर रहे हैं सीधा सीधा. ठीक है. अगर आप मेरे उसको फॉलो करोगे लॉजिस्टिक को, इफ यू आर गोइंग टू फॉलो माय लॉजिस्टिक ऑनेस्टली, राइट, एंड यू हैव टू वैल्यू इट, ओके, दैट्स व्हाई देयर इज अ फी नाउ, just to get some valuation over there, okay, and to make you really serious, okay. Understood. Fine. Now next, तो अब next concept आता है permutation of alike objects. Permutation of alike object. Alike means indistinct objects, okay. Permutation of alike objects. Okay. Permutation of alike objects means what? Alike means what? What is the meaning of alike? Alike means same, identical, indistinct. Okay. ये जो वर्ड है indistinct आपको स्टैनफोर्ड ऑनलाइन में मिलेगा, राइट? दैट प्रोफेसर यूज indistinct object, permutation of indistinct objects, राइट? तो हम लोगों को लगता है ये indistinct क्या है? Indistinct means distinct नहीं है, means same, identical, you know, you can say like this, right? Okay. So suppose we have got a word, okay, you just take any word, right? तो मान लो एक word है यहाँ पर, you can say DADDY. अगर मान लो इनको हमें अरेंज करना है, इट्स अ वेरी सिंपल थिंग, राइट? DADDY, okay, you have to arrange it. So first what you do, you just arrange it, right? You go for overcounting. So always use this concept, overcounting and correcting. Overcounting and correcting first. Okay. Daddy is there means how many ways you can arrange them? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 4, 5. Now कितने लोग रिपीट हो रहे हैं? 3 लोग. आंसर मतलब there are 3 objects which are same. Okay, so overcounted you have done overcounting, right? DADD by. Now number of objects which are similar or same, you have to divide by that 3 factorial, right? I think this is clear. Okay, so let me take my name itself, right? So if you suppose the word is DSEERAG. अगर आपको इसको अरेंज करना है तो you have to form some word, right? So you can arrange it. क्या हो जाएगा अरेंज में? So how many letters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 factorial upon क्या हो जाएगा? 2 factorial. Oh, okay, we have done overcounting, then we are correcting, okay? That you have to keep in mind. Okay, मान लो एक word और है. People talk about IIT JEE, right? So suppose you take IIT JEE. IIT JEE. Okay. So how many letters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First of all, you arrange them by 6 factorial. I mean, you are over counting. Okay, remember, you are over counting. See, permutation is nothing but sorting distinct objects, right? Sorting the distinct object. But suppose you are going to sort indistinct object, right? Permutation, it means sorting. Sorting means what? I think you might have done sorting, right? You study algorithm, data structure, so many things, right? You always do sorting, okay? Suppose you have got a data or observation and you want to write that observation like from big to small or small to big, like you have to arrange in descending order or ascending order, okay, in order to find median or something, right? What you do always is you always go for sorting, right? Sorting, sorting algorithm, right? So here we have arranged them. Now duplicacy, 2 factorial, 2 factorial. Why? Because I comes 2 times, and so I think this is clear. So in fact, Stanford University also has given one example. One of the professor was giving one example. Okay, so that example you can take. Messy CP something is there, right? I forgot the word. I will bring and talk about here, right? Don't worry. Okay, so in fact, let me check that word. Okay, that word is important. Messy CP. Okay, yeah, I got it. I got it. MISSI. Okay? डबल एस आई डबल पी आई, ये वर्ड है आपके पास एंड यू हैव टू फॉर्म मेनी वर्ड्स यूजिंग दिस, यू हैव टू अरेंज इट, राइट? सो how many words are there, letters are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, 11 factorial upon. Now you see what are the objects which are indistinct or identical. So I 1 2 3 4, 4 factorial. S 1 2 3 4, yes, and p double p is there, so 2 factorial. Okay, so what you are doing here is we are using the concept called overcounting and correcting. Okay, understood everyone? Okay, so I hope this makes sense, and let me check the timing here. Yes, so for today this is enough, I think, and we can meet later also. So एक और word ले लेते हैं and try to understand this concept. In fact, question we will take here. Suppose we have a word assassination, A double S A double S I N A T I O N, right? Assassination, right? Okay, you might be familiar with this word assassination. Okay, so assassination is nothing but what? Suppose the question is, you have to arrange, you have to find the number of ways arranging these letters, right? Okay, number of ways arranging these letters. अब देखो यहाँ पर if there is no restriction, it's fine, you can do quickly, right? Like 7 factor, like whatever number of letters are there and whatever repeated. But suppose they are saying that number of words using all. The first number of words using all means there is no restriction in this question, right? What is the answer? 13 upon, there are 13 letters and then 1 2 3 4, sorry, A 1 2 3, okay, 3 4 factorial, then 2 factorial, 2 factorial, right? Because double S, S, right? Okay, that you have to remember always, right? Suppose there is a question called, like in second question they have put some sort of a some sort of a restriction. So if they are saying if no two vowels are together, no two vowels are together, no two vowels are together, right? no two vowels are together means you just forget about vowels. Okay. Then you arrange them and then fill. Okay, that is the gap method. You can use it. Okay, that is very important to keep in mind. Okay, I think this is clear. तो इसको तो बहुत अच्छे से कर सकते हैं. देखो, मैं तो आपको करके दिखाऊंगा. देखो, गैप मेथड आपको करना पड़ेगा जब भी ऐसा आएगा कि नो टू. ओके, ठीक है. देखो, अब सारे वॉवेल्स को भूल जाओ. ठीक है, हमारे पास वॉवेल क्या क्या है? ए आई ओ, ए आई ओ. दैट्स इट. हाउ मेनी आईज आर देयर? Double A is there, I, then A, then I, then O. How many vowels are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fine. Now, I think this is clear for all, right? अब कितने बचे? Out of 6, there are 7, right? So you can say 7 factorial by S. How many times it is coming? 4, 2 factorial, right? N is coming 2 times. Okay, this is one way of doing. Now you have to choose gaps in between the consonants, right? Okay, so let me write here. 7 are there. S S S S, right? N T N, right? So you count now how many gaps are there first, right? 1 gap, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? 8 gaps are there. And how many people are there? Objects are there, has to be accommodated in this gap. So 8 C 6 first you have to choose, right? Then you arrange it. So ये कितने हैं? देखो, how many are there? 6 factorial upon 1, 2, 3. So 3 factorial. Over counting, then factorial. Answer. यही answer है. I think this is clear for all, yeah? So you guys can solve any question, guys, and this is very important to keep in mind, okay? So I would recommend everyone, okay, I will recommend everyone to okay, to solve all the JEE advanced questions if you want to be good, okay, at you can try latest one, 2020, 22, 2021, right? All these questions, okay? Now the question is from where you will get. You can search in the Google and you will get it, right? Okay. So for the practice sake, you can get from anywhere, okay? But whatever question I will be sharing is different. So yeah. Now regarding my logistic, guys, logistic I'm offering now. Okay. Logistic means apart from live classes, what I'm gonna offer. So I'm offering assignments, AI/ML assignments, right? Okay, on daily basis. And you have to solve the questions and you have to share the solution as well. Like, okay, those who have enrolled with me, okay, and there is some fees also. So that fees I have discussed. Those who wants to know the fees and everything, they can contact me, right, at this number 5777. Okay, they can ping me on WhatsApp, right? 70057911628. So I will talk about the fee and everything. So you guys can get to know what kind of question is going to be asked in machine learning and AI. And very soon I'm gonna start the capsule session as well, okay, where I will discuss some of the important concepts. ठीक है, तो आपको I know everyone is looking for, you know, just for the sake of it, right? But I wanted to value something, right? I wanted to add some value, so I thought of, you know, putting some free, right? So I hope you understand. Okay, we'll meet in the next session. Thank you so much, and keep smiling and keep learning like this.